After being reborn, the girl first broke the gifts her father had given her. Then, with determination, she put on the suit and prepared to take revenge, because in her previous life, she had seen her father brutally murder her grandfather's family and her mother also die tragically before her own eyes. Her father's next target was herself. "Father, I am your daughter. If you want to blame someone, blame your mother." At that moment, the mother arrived there with her daughter. The girl felt that her father had done all this for them, and he and his mother were looking at each other and laughing. Then he pulled out his sword from behind and stabbed him in the neck without hesitation. That was the last moment, just before the dissolution. The girl vowed that if she had another life, her first enemy would be herself. She will never fall for his trick again. In the next moment, he realized that he had actually been reincarnated a year ago. So he sent the gift directly to his father. The gift was badly torn. Jean, the other party, asked to send it back simply because it was 5 years old. "You hide." The girl always thought it was a poisonous powder. Good. But he did not know this until his death. This is just a sister who has been affected by many things and she doesn't want to choose over the rest of us. His eyes were filled with hatred. The maid was not very happy to see that girl. She was dressing herself and at the same time asking if she would greet the old woman today. "I won't go. I'll go to my mother's house. My grandmother doesn't like me, and if I go, her situation will get worse." The girl remembered how her father had taken the initiative to marry her off for her future, but after achieving success, he blames his mother for breaking up with his scheming aunt. So he brutally murdered the entire family of the person on the other side. That he must not let that tragedy repeat itself in this life. "The most important thing is to get my mother away from that old house." When the girl walked out the door, she was confronted by her cruel younger sister. Another man, pretending to be concerned, asked him if he was going to his grandmother's house. That he also bragged about how grandma stuffed a lot of food into his mouth yesterday. "That's why I came here today specifically to share this with him." The girl from her previous life may have lost her temper and become angry after hearing these words, but in this life, he learned to fight fire with fire. "I won't go to grandma's house today. I'll have dinner with mom. A royal chef came to my grandmother's palace abroad and brought us a lot of delicious food. A head full of gold and jade, pumpkin cake, black vegetable porridge, and soft meat buns. Sister, I'll eat hot. I have to go now." I wasn't surprised that the girl got a call just as she was about to leave. On the other hand, it was said with great sadness that he had never eaten a dish prepared by Jade Cook. That he wanted her to take him out to dinner, but the girl pretends to understand. "All I want to say is that he has no chance of success in this life, because her ex-husband is the current prime minister, and my father is just a low-ranking official. I don't have this ability at all." As expected, the arrival of the new sister caused complete chaos in the house. Considering their feelings, I rarely talk about the prime minister's residence, but now I am determined to use my privilege to gradually promote it. Then she left, ignoring the man's face, came to mother's room looking at my mother, who was quietly drinking tea. The girl's nose immediately started to hurt. That he had the illusion of money in his mind, the picture of his death before his eyes. So she immediately went to him, hugged him, and then left him. The mother thought that her daughter was being scolded by her grandmother. "Take out the sweets that grandma sent you to eat. Mom is very kind. Shall we go see grandma tomorrow?" "Have you forgotten that your father hates us going to the prime minister's residence the most? He will be very unhappy if he finds out." Hearing this, the girl realized that her mother was now in bad esteem. Leaving the Gu family is not that easy. While she was thinking about how to show her mother the true face of that evil father, Aunt Fong's mother entered without showing any emotion. That he claimed that the old woman had asked them both to go there. The girl knew that the other side was following her grandmother. She often spoke badly about her mother, Aunt Sue, who had a weak temper, wanted to satisfy the other party with silver coins. That he picked up the silver coins and then took a piece of cake and put it on Aunt Fong's face. That he said that this work was done by a good cook. Some people want to eat but can't. How nice. This piece of cake was given to him in memory of his grandmother. "Okay, thank you, ma'am. That old woman is still waiting. Mrs. and my wife, you have to hurry." Mom was very surprised by why his behavior had suddenly changed today. The girl said she didn't know her grandparents didn't like her. "Now I know. I won't let anyone touch me. Besides, I also have a mother, stepfather, and stepmother. I don't care about their lives at all." Then I took my mother to grandma's room to get ready to go. Only because of the pain he took advantage of this opportunity and told his mother the truth about these cow ghost snakes. Who knows, when the two of them first walked through the door, they almost bumped into a vase. When I walked in, I saw my sister standing next to me, crying. That I immediately realized that he had just complained to my grandmother. So the alliance stepped forward and held each other's hands. She claimed that she had given herself the hairpin of her choice 3 days earlier. Youth point 2 days ago. He even gave me a nice pen of his choice. Grandma had given him her clothes just the day before. If you cry at this time, you will have nothing left to give. The new nun heard this and was afraid. Hurry up and show that you have nothing to steal from the girl. He decorated his sister-in-law like this. Aren't you afraid of ruining the reputation of your home? The mother is afraid that her daughter won't be able to bear it. I want to talk to him, but Aunt Sue stopped me. Just because I'm on the road. The girl had clearly told him not to give her mother a chance to speak. Leave everything to yourself. Look at that girl who is kneeling without injustice. Grandma, I misunderstood my sister. These wolves are like, and my sister didn't steal this beautiful dress from me. Sister, right? Yes, of course I didn't hide anything from you. Yes, but all my stuff is still in my sister's yard. My sister said she didn't take anything from me, so I guess she wanted to keep my things safe for me. I used to fight over little things. I would make someone put my stuff back in the yard." Seeing the two women speechless in front of her daughter, the woman immediately went to pick her up. But the angry mother-in-law declared that the girl's unruly behavior was due to her poor upbringing. She immediately ordered someone to call her son and asked him to hand over all the responsibilities of the house to the woman. "From today on, all the responsibilities of the house will be in my hands that I want to see. Who dares to disobey my command?" "Daughter, mom, what is it? Grandma's maid nature is the best. What is good?" To an illiterate person, an old manager who doesn't know the rules of the capital, "Aren't you afraid that people will laugh at your father?" The girl knew that the thing her grandmother disliked most was people talking about her past. However, he clearly stated that if this thing was given to his grandmother for household chores, it would be better to entrust it to the concubine. After all, my aunt was also from a rural area. To better understand grandmother's habits when an old woman is about to die of anger, the girl's evil father arrived. After understanding all the details, he actually gave it directly to a woman named Yerguang. Mom, I'm sorry, this is the only way you can see their true face and stay away from them." The girl immediately jumped into her mother's arms. She realized the fact that she was clearly the legitimate wife of the old family. His father beat him for his girlfriend. "I am. Thank you." This is clearly speaking in favor of the wife compared to the husband. He then requested his mother to take him to his maternal uncle's house as soon as possible. They will bring justice to both. Hearing this, Jati immediately became nervous, because at this time, he cannot afford to lose the support he receives from the Prime Minister's office. So he knelt down and asked the girl what she could do to prevent this from happening. "Since then, concubine Yu has been the cause of her parents' quarrels. It would be better for the father to divorce concubine Yu." Hearing this, the Golden Star sister immediately came forward and said that the mother-in-law had done nothing wrong. Why did she let her father do other things? The mother-in-law saw that her mother and daughter were daring to correct the light of the white moon, and the loud thunder stopped, and she turned her hair to the moon and asked how to teach the sea, and then the light was thrown up from her right ear. "Today I will tell you, who are the 7 supreme masters?" "I don't know, General Gu." "Is this how you treat my sister?" "General Gu, boy, do you think I have no one at the Prime Minister's residence?" "De Jiojio, Jojo, you are finally here. Why were my mother and I abused?"